EA have released NumeroFUT Ait-Nouri objectives. I already know he's the Wolves left back, but you get a one of two options, so you can choose which Ait-Nouri you want. And in the past, this was really cool. I'm pretty sure you may be able to choose the player roles, the stats may be a little bit different. So today we're going to go over these objectives, but I'll also give you guys my opinion on which Ait-Nouri I think you should choose. If you're looking for more coins to upgrade your FUT team, make sure to head on over to u7buy.com and use my code Davis at checkout for a further 6% off your order. U7buy are currently offering extra coins if you're new to the website. Click the links in the description or the pinned comment down below to get involved. Right, so to complete these objectives, they seem pretty easy. You've got concede no more than one goal per match in 3 separate matches in squad battles on at least semi-pro difficulty. And interestingly enough, it's all rivals, not champs. So you can't do these in FUT champs. Very weird. You have to do these in squad battles on at least semi-pro or division rivals. I'd just recommend squad battles. It's a whole lot easier. And of course, you'll also play squad battles and go towards your season 4 weekly play objectives and get those 10 games there done all good. But yeah, concede no more than one goal means that you cannot let your opponent, in this case if you're playing the AI, the squad battles, you cannot concede more than one goal, okay, in 3 separate matches. So if your opponent scores 2 goals, that will not count. You can win 5-1, but you cannot win 5-2, essentially, right? You can only concede 1 goal maximum. Assist 5 goals using a player from the Premier League, very easy, not in separate matches, so you can get that done in a singular match. Play 7 matches while having at least 3 players from the Premier League, also very easy, and win 5 while having at least 3 players from the Premier League. Very easy. So all that you have to do in your squad is, this is the easiest, I think this is probably the easiest player objectives we've had so far, right? You just need to get 3 Premier League players in your squad, play 7, win 5, assist 5 with them, and then with the concede no more, you'll just get that done naturally. You get some little packs with it, and of course you're greeted with the option of a 1 of 2 NumeroFUT Ait-Nouri. So if we jump on over here, these are the 2 Ait-Nouri cards that you can get. You've got this card who's got 93 pace, 60 shooting, 81 passing, 88 dribbling, 81 defending, and 83 physical. If we have a look at the role on him, he's an attacking wingback plus and a wingback plus. For playstyles, he's got a rapid playstyle plus, a technical, maybe a lack of defending playstyles by the looks of it, but if you're using him as an attacking wingback, then he's got good playstyles for that attacking wingback role with a whipped pass. So I'd be much more inclined to use this card as an attacking wingback rather than a normal wingback, because of course a wingback has more defensive duties than an attacking wingback, and his playstyles really just scream get him down the wing. He's essentially like a left wing that can defend a little bit more. So attacking wing back is definitely going to be the role for this card. Now his other card has got, his other card has got more, it's got less physical but more defending. It's got more passing and less pace. Very, very interesting. Now the dynamic, I guess I don't want to get the dynamic of his face on the card. I don't know why, but it's two shots of the back of his shirt, but that's okay. Now this one is also 4-star, 3-star, so the skill moves in weak foot is no different. Now the player role plus for this one, oh, that's a fullback plus. Now that makes it a lot more interesting because a fullback plus player role is a lot harder to come by. The one thing I'm a little bit confused about though is they've been wanting to make this one the more defensive card, yet they've given him 3 less physical. He's got 4 more defending, which is cool. He's got more passing, which I guess makes sense. He's got less dribbling, which makes sense. A little bit less pace, which makes sense. But if you're going for a more defensive one, like a fullback compared to attacking wingback, you would have expected this fullback one to have more physical, whereas his wingback one has actually got 3 more physical on him. If you actually compare the physical, yeah, this one's got 74 strength. The other one's, yeah, he's got 77. That's very, very weird. I see what they've done with like all the other stats, but I'm a bit confused with the physical. I thought it would have made more sense to give the fullback one more physical, right? Defensively, he's got a lot more play styles. He's still got a whipped pass. If you wanted to use him as a wingback, both these cards can play as a wingback, so I'll give my opinion regarding that shortly. Technical, block, intercept, and he's got jockey there as well. Honestly, I think, and this is probably the answer you guys don't want to listen to, but definitely depends on the lineup of your team. If you need an attacking wingback, of course you go for the attacking wingback version. If you need a fullback, then you go for the fullback version. But that being said, hear me out, I do think a fullback player role plus plus is a lot more valuable than an attacking wingback plus plus, because the fullback plus plus role is a lot harder to come by. Essentially, a fullback is a defensive left back, attacking wingback is a very attacking one. And you do have some complications, because if you're using him as an attacking wingback plus plus, then you're essentially now playing a free back. So if you're using him as an attacking wingback, then it kind of forces you to make your right back a fullback, because otherwise if you have him as an attacking wingback, your right back is a wingback, then you're only going to have two center backs. You'll have a wing back all the way up here, you'll have another wing back there, so you will get destroyed on the wings if you've got two wing backs / two attacking wing backs. You need at least a fullback, okay? So if you go for the attacking wing back one, your other right back, or your other fullback, your right back needs to have a fullback, okay? Otherwise, you are going to be getting destroyed in game. I mean, if you played a CDM and he had a player role of centre half, dropped back to centre back, just get that extra defender back somehow if you're going for the attacking wing back one. For that reason, I think I'd edge towards the fullback one, because the fullback is a much better player role plus plus to have in my opinion, and it gives you more options for your right back. I've both got technical and whipped pass, which is a very good playstyle for a regular wingback. But I'd say I'd much rather the jockey playstyle plus than the, I think that's the rapid playstyle plus. But yeah, for the chemistry style, I think he's just streaming out for an anchor as well. Probably for both of the cards, but definitely this fullback card, you go for an anchor. I think his dribbling isn't insane enough, and he's also relatively tall at 5'11". So if you were to go for this card anyway, I don't think his dribbling, his agility and balance of 87, 83, 5'11", he's still definitely not going to feel incredibly agile on the ball. Therefore, I think with his body type as well, it just has me pointing towards his fullback card. So I think, ladies and gentlemen, the fullback with an anchor is the better option. Let me know down below what you guys reckon, and I'll see you all in the next one.